Hello everyone, I'm Nini. Welcome back to my channel. The reason we are here it's because like the rest of the world I'm shocked with a new episode of the White Lotus. A few things stood out to me that I don't see many people talk about. The first of all, the full moon usually is a time for revelation if you believe in woo, shanti shanti, Hare Krishna stuff. So it's a time of revelation and now focusing on the trio of women, we know as women that traveling alone to foreign countries is dangerous and we shouldn't be super friendly. You should be cautious because men will easily take advantage of us and many times they will engage like don't be boring, come on, just let's go to this party, come on. They have all this welcoming bro aura and we should be very careful. And another thing, it's good to have like a sober friend, Trump supporter or not, to watch our back. And of course, I can't agree with Piper's mom because I've seen so many people trying to find themselves in Bali and not understanding completely the culture, just cosplaying as something they are not. And one thing is living there, growing up with certain values and understanding Buddhism, Hinduism, everything. And another thing is being a tourist, and no matter how books reveal everything to you, it's complicated because you're not from there. So she's like insulting every minority, but I understand that at some point that we can be inspired by other cultures, but in the end we kind of need to accept that we're not going to be experts in that culture. We don't have the basics because we didn't grow up there, and it's the reality of the situation is in many of these new age guru groups, actually not Buddhist temples of course, but when you see these new age influencers talking about this retreat, this and that, many of these places, like I mentioned in my video, they have people who are like cult figures who brainwash young impressible ladies who are sheltered like Piper. It's very easy to fall into these guys' traps. You have to pay attention again if you are a woman traveling and exploring yourself in the world. There are many traps out there. Drinking my tea so I don't lose focus. So I don't understand everything about Buddhism and Hinduism, and I'm not going to pretend to. And another thing that's interesting is about the brothers, because like Mike White definitely writes everything for gays. He knows his audience, and I bet everyone was shooting that kiss from the gay bar, like yay, like a football match. But the reality is like the behavior of the youngest brother is very sus, because when he was drinking, it seems like he didn't swallow the pill. So it was interesting because all this time the brother was talking about how he was this alpha male, Andrew Tate, super alpha male, and the brother was kind of there, and then the situation flipped, and they were talking about using people's weakness against them, and I think the younger brother saw that, and he manipulated his brother, and I don't know what's going to happen the next episode, but it's clear that the young brother is not a saint. It's funny because they had these two girls with them. They didn't pay attention to the girls, just to each other. And in the end, drugs kind of reveal what you are. Because my experience with drugs and party was, okay, I'm a really tough woman, but when I was taking drugs, I became really sweet. And other people that were really sweet, I saw them become really mean. So it like alcohol, it kind of reveals what you are. And it's interesting because we see this guy Saxon becoming like a sheep, very sweet and kind of being led on, and the younger brother kind of becomes like a wolf, so they invert the situation. So I'm curious what to expect next. But I think these are the topics I wanted to talk about, and let's see what Mike White does next. And of course, the monologue from Sam Rockwell. There's been this discourse around men and women, of course, that men who have this playboy attitude and they fuck everyone around them, they don't seem to love any woman or even themselves. So there has been this theory about men who actually they don't get attached to anything, and they are envious of the female form, of the female divine energy, of the divine creation that females have. So a lot of men want to become women. They are jealous of this women magic. They want the approval of other men. They want the attention that women get, and they're very jealous. So in the end, they kind of want to become that woman. So in the end, maybe the playboy football player just wants to be the model that he fucks in the end, because he wants that attention, that validation from his male peers. Because many of these playboy guys, what we see many times is that when they chase women and chase status, it's for the approval of other men. They don't want a validation of women, they want a validation of men. They don't care about the woman. And we see this character, Rick, he doesn't open to Chelsea, his girl. He opens to the other men that he respects. So in the end, everything is very homoerotic, and everyone is a bit bisexual or hetero-curious. And I believe deep down, like men have vagina envy. In the end, they wish they were the creators, the goddesses of this world. And that's it for now. Let's see what happens next. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ciao!